Hi students, today we are going to see a assumption concept 1. Already we have discussed in concept 1 is something about BPT and the converse of BPT, right? So in this full concept we are going to use only the two property. What is the name of the two property? That is nothing but statement of basic proportionality theorem and converse of basic proportionality theorem, right? BPT and the converse of BPT. So first we will recall the statement of BPT, right? Statement of BPT, basic proportionality theorem, right? So in a triangle, right? In a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to any one side of a triangle, right? Any one side of a triangle, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio, right? Are divided in the same ratio. See, in a triangle ABC, D is parallel to BC, then the remaining two sides, that is AB and AC, right? AB and AC has been divided in the same ratio, that is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, right? So this is the embed BPT, right? Statement of the BPT. Converse of BPT is nothing but, right? Converse of BPT is nothing but if AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, right? If AD by DB is equal to AE by AC, then DE is parallel to BC. Then DE is parallel to BC. See, BPT and converse of BPT is something but vice versa, right? Statement will become a proof and the given will become a proof and the proof will become a given, right? The same thing only. So with the help of these two properties, right? With the help of these two properties, right? We are going to find whatever they ask you to find, right? Okay, sum number 1, right? Concept 1, sum number 1. In the given figure, DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. So while you are reading this from the given, right? DE is parallel to BC. Suddenly you have to come to the conclusion, and this is nothing but this question is from the first concept, right? Because the parallel, right? The parallel and those things will come under the first concept, BPT concept, right? So DE is parallel to BC. If AD by BD, right? AD by BD is equal to 2 by 3 and AC is equal to 18 centimeter. AC is equal to 18 centimeter. Find AE, right? Find AE, right? So one by one we are going to find. So given, what is the given? In a triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, right? And they have given some values, AD by DB, right? They have given the ratio and they have given the measurements also. So AD by DB is equal to 2 by 3, this is nothing but ratio, and AC is nothing but the total length they have given. AC is equal to 18 centimeter. AC is equal to 18 centimeter. So what they ask you to find? To find AE. AE is nothing but a part of AC, right? AE is nothing but a part of AC. So we are going to find. So how we are going to find means by using the BPT, right? So in a triangle, DE is parallel to BC, then AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, right? So in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, then AD by DB is equal to AE by EC by BPT, right? So already they have given AD by DB is nothing but 2 by 3. Substitute value AD by DB is nothing but 2 by 3 is equal to AE by EC. One more value is given, that is nothing but AC is given, right? AC, the value of AC, the total measurement of the AC is given, right? And here we are having only that AE and EC. AE and EC are the part of an AC, right? AE and EC are the part of an AC, right? The given we are having that AC is equal to 18 centimeter, right? AC is nothing but full measurement, right? So here we are having only that part, right? AE and EC. So how we are going to convert in terms of AC, that full part? Simple, right? Just adding 1 on both side, right? Adding 1 on both side, then directly we'll get the AC part, right? AC full part we will get it, right? So see, actually what we are needed, we want to find the AE alone, right? That AE in denominator, right? We have to keep that AE in denominator, then only the AE will be remains same, right? Suppose we are keeping the EC in the denominator, means once again the EC alone will be in the denominator, right? So but what we want to find AE alone. So for our convenience, right? So we are just taking reciprocal, right? We are taking reciprocal. So 2 by 3 will become 3 by 2 and AE by EC will become EC by AE, right? See, now we know the value of AC, right? AC is equal to 18 centimeter. So I'm just going to convert this part into the full, right? Part into the full. Just adding 1 on both side. then 3 by 2 plus 1 is equal to EC by AE plus 1. EC by AE plus 1. Do the cross multiplication. So 3, 2 into 1, something but 3 plus 2 divided by 2, and EC plus cross multiply EC plus AE whole divided by AE, right? EC plus AE, see the diagram? EC plus AE is nothing but, right? EC plus AE is nothing but AC, right? We have converted a part into the whole, right? A part into the whole. That is nothing but EC plus AE is nothing but AC. So instead of that AC plus EC, sorry, AE plus EC is equal to AC. So EC plus AE is nothing but AC. Already we know the value of AC. What is the value of AC? 18 centimeter given, right? So from the given, just substitute and do the cross multiplication. AE will goes to the LHS and 5 by 2 will take it to the RHS. Denominator will goes to the numerator and numerator goes to the denominator. So 18 into 2, 36. 36 divided by 5. So 36 divided by 5 is nothing but 7.2 centimeter. AE is equal to 7.2 centimeter. That only we want to find, right? Next sum. Suppose, see here, suppose here we want to find the value of EC. They have given the value of AE and we want to find the value of EC, means here we don't want to reciprocal, right? We don't want to reciprocal, right? Directly we can add 1 on both sides and we can find it, right? But what they ask you to find, AE they ask you to find, right? So while we are taking that, taking reciprocal, then only it will be in the denominator, then it will be remain same and we will find the value of AE, right? Sum number 2, what values of x will make DE parallel to AB? What values of x will make DE parallel to AB in the given figure? That means, see, that is nothing but the converse of BPT, right? So what value of x? See, we are having that AD, DC, EC and BE, 8x plus 9, x plus 3, x, 3x plus 4 they have given. So what value of x if you are substituting, then the DE will make that, DE will parallel to AB, right? DE will make it as a parallel to AB. So here converse of BPT, right? Converse of BPT. So AD, the ratios are equal, right? If the ratios are same or if the ratios are equal, then DE is parallel to AB, right? DE is parallel to AB. So write the given. So by using that BPT, right? AD by DC and B by CE is equal, right? AD by DC is equal to B by EC. And substitute the value and equating, we'll get the value of x, right? We'll get the value of x. So given AD is equal to 8x plus 9, BE is equal to 3x plus 4, CD is equal to x plus 3 and CE is equal to x, right? The value of x that makes DE parallel to AB. DE parallel to AB, when it will become a parallel? When the ratios are equal. So AD by DC is equal to BE by EC. AD by DC is equal to BE by EC, right? And one more thing. See here, we can change the format also. Format means, see, while you are writing AD by DC means that same like that B by EC alone we want to write. Suppose you are writing that CD by DA, right? CD divided by DA, then is equal to CE divided by EB. Likewise alone we want to write it. Understood, right? Okay. Here we are having what is it? AD by DC is equal to B by EC. What is the value of AD? AD is nothing but 8x plus 9. 8x plus 9 divided by x plus 3 is equal to B equal to 3x plus 4 divided by x. Just do the cross multiply. So x will come to the LHS and x plus 3 taking to the RHS. So x into 8x plus 9 is equal to 3x plus 4 into x plus 3. Just multiply x into 8x, 8x square, x into 9 plus 9x, 3x into x, 3x square, 3x into 3, 9x, 4 into x, 4x, 4 into 3, 12, right? And just bringing this all the term to the LHS, right? Then plus 3x square will become minus 3x square, plus 9x will become minus 9x, and plus 4x will become minus 4x, and plus 12 become minus 12. And simplify the like terms, 8x square minus 3x square is equal to 5x square, plus 9x minus 9x will get cancelled, minus 4x only we are having, directly we can write it, minus 12 is equal to 0, right? So we got a quadratic equation in x, right? We got a quadratic equation in x, right? So just do the we want to find the value of x, right? So just I'm just going to find the value of x by factorization method, right? So multiply value is nothing but 5 into minus 12 minus 60, additional value is nothing but minus 4. So minus 10 into 6, 60, minus 10 plus 6 is equal to minus 4, right? So just do the factorization, 5x square minus 10x plus 6x minus 12. Grouping. So what is the common term in the first group? 5x, just take commonly outside. So what is the remaining? X minus 2. Here 6 is common, just taking commonly outside. 6 into x minus 2. So 5x plus 6 into x minus 2 is equal to 0, right? Equating with 0, 5x plus 0, 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Taking plus 6 to the RHS, it will become minus x. And x is equal to minus 6 divided by 5. Here x minus 2 is equal to 0. Taking to the RHS, it will become plus 2. X is equal to 2. See here, we are having a measurements. Measurements will always be a positive. Here we are having two values. X is equal to minus 6 by 5. X is equal to 2. So the measurements won't be negative. So x is equal to 2 is the solution. Understood? Next sum. Sum number 3. E and F are points on the sides PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR. See, they didn't give the diagram. Simply, they have given the hint. From the hint, we want to draw the diagram, right? E and F are points, right? E and F are the points on the sides of PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR. For each of the following cases, state whether EF is parallel to QR or not. Right? EF is parallel to QR or not. So first we will draw the diagram. See, triangle PQR. So first you can draw the triangle PQR on the side of PQ and PR, right? So see, I'm just drawing the diagram PQR, right? So on the side of PQ and PR, right? PQ and PR, 2 points we are having. What is that? E and F. E and F. We want to check whether EF is parallel to QR or not, right? EF is parallel to QR or not. Okay. So how we want to check? How we will check whether EF is parallel to QR? If the two lines are parallel, when it will be parallel? When the corresponding ratios are equal, right? When the corresponding ratios are equal. They have given the value P is equal to 4 cm, Q is equal to 4.5 cm, PF is equal to 8 cm and RF is nothing but 9 cm, right? So given I have written if EF is parallel to QR, then by BPT, PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. Just substitute 4 divided by 4.5. PE is nothing but 4 cm and EQ is nothing but 4.5 cm. And this is nothing but PF is nothing but 8 cm and the FR is nothing but 9 cm. Substitute and just see, is it any other possible to simplify? No common multiples, right? We are having only one as a common factor, right? Common multiples are not there. So just do the cross multiply. 9 into 4 and 8 into 4.5. 9 into 4 is nothing but 36. 8 into 4.5 is also 36. 36 is equal to 36, right? 36 is equal to 36. Therefore, EF is parallel to QR. Understood? Suppose if the values are not equal, then EF is not parallel to QR, right? Still we are having one more subdivision, right? Second subdivision. PF is equal to 3.6 cm, EQ is equal to 3 cm, FR is equal to, right? FR is equal to 2.54 cm and PE is nothing but 3.9 cm, right? PE is equal to 3.9 cm. So you can take it as this sum as a homework, right? Just substitute, right? Substitute in the ratios, right? And check whether EF is parallel to QR or not, right? Note down the homework sums. Sum number 4, right? Sum number 4. In figure 1, DE is parallel to BC and figure 2, PQ is parallel to YZ. Find EC in equation 1 and QZ in equation number 2. They have given the values, right? So they have said that what is it? DE is parallel to BC. If DE is parallel in a triangle, if DE is parallel to one side is if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, then the other two sides divided in the same ratio, right? So here DE in the triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, then AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. You can assume this is EC is nothing but X, and just to substitute the value and simplify, we'll get the value of that EC. Understood? Same like that here also. You want the values. AD is nothing but 1.5 centimeter, DB equal to 3 centimeter, AE is nothing but 1 centimeter, and you want to find EC, right? You want to find EC. In second figure, YP is equal to 7.2 centimeter, PX is nothing but 1.8 centimeter, and XQ is nothing but 5.4 centimeter. You want to find QEZ. Understood? Okay. Sum number 5. In figure MN, in the given figure MN parallel to BC. If AM is nothing but x plus 1 and MB is nothing but x minus 1, AN is nothing but 2x and NC is nothing but x. Find the value of x. So here also what is the given? MN is parallel to BC. In a triangle ABC, MN is parallel to BC. Then AM by MB by BPT, AM by MB is equal to AN by NC. Substitute the values and just do the cross multiply and simplify. You will get the value of x. Right? That's all. Today class is over. Right? And see, we are next we are going to see the sums based on the proofs, right? We are going to see the sums based on the proof. Here we are finding the values, right? We are finding the values, missing values. So otherwise we will check whether from the values whether that the line is parallel or not. We will check whether the given line is parallel or not. That only we have done right now. Next we are going to prove, right? Next we are going to prove with the help of the BPT statements, right? With the help of the BPT and converse of BPT statements, right? Thank you.